Okay. So any minute now. There we go. Hey everyone, this is Joe Will from Productions², and we are here tonight to do a little bit of first impressions, a couple first impressions stream video things here, whatever. First, I want to start off by just giving you a slight update. I have started recording my Chrono Cross walkthrough again the last couple of days, mainly because the save file that I had, or thought I had, is gone, deleted, or corrupted, or something. I don't know where it went to. It's gone. So I had to restart it, and I'm also going to be starting recording the rest of Crimson Echoes pretty soon here. So I'm actually running out of footage. Going through 10 a day, or 10 a week has been pretty, runs through the footage pretty fast. So, we're going to be doing a couple of games tonight, first impressions for Swords of Ditto, Moonlighter, and Unexplored. They're all roguelike kind of games, I think. And then I might do some Dawn of War 3 or some of this other stuff too. It's going to be about an hour and 20-30 minutes, somewhere in there, in terms of what we are streaming tonight. I'm just going to turn that off. So, make sure things look like they're working. Yep, looks like we're good. Alright. Let's go and start with Moonlighter. Gotta minimize this. Alright, so this is a full screen. Let me make sure it's actually capturing. I'll wait for this to finish. Something Bit Studios. Digital Sun. I haven't even played these yet. I just bought them this morning and downloaded them. So gamepad, but keyboard is also cool. Gamepad recommended. Okay. Moonlighter. Now let's make sure. I didn't want to go there. Yeah, it's good. All right, cool. Key or button to continue. There we go. Any key or button to continue, but spacebar doesn't work. That's kind of surprising. Alright, so... Oh, that's interesting. So up and down are W and S. That's kind of interesting. So C. Controls, there we go. Device, keyboard, there we go. Main attack J, and then shortcut. Interesting. Alright, so... Okay. Main attack, I'll make that W. Pendant shortcut. So that's an L, so we'll put it as Q. Secondary attack, S. Inventory. I'll make that R. Change weapon. E. Roll space is fine. Use potion. Move to right panel. So J was to open or to interact, and it was all one. Jeez, what the hell? These controls are kind of fracked up. Let's see. Move to left panel. All right. So we have E and R is interact. E is interact. R is close. L is back. Let's make V back. Wishlist K. Let's make that A. Move to left panel. Move to. Well, let's actually do it this way. Move to left tab, right tab, ZC. And C and Z are not being used up here. Good. And then page up, page down looks good. Alright, let's see how that works out. Hard recommended. Well, let's start with normal. Oh, so we have to push E to continue literally? Okay. It's kind of it's kind of weird. But alright. Okay. So you can run into things and break them. Some things. Space rolls still. So far, it has a real Binding of Isaac feel to it in terms of the room structure and the gameplay. We'll see what happens. He interacts. So you can roll over spaces. Nice. Okay, you can roll to dodge. Okay, there we go. Weapon. And Z to heal. So grab, hold stack, quick move all. Ah, okay, so this takes you to other menus here. Oh, no. Oh, crap. I think you're supposed to take out the, oh, crap. Let's take out those blue things, I think. I think we let that get a little too far away from us. Okay, that was just the last thing. You're not supposed to win that. That's like, you know, put your skills that you learned so far to the test to get totally annihilated. Xenon. Not that Xenon. A different Xenon. A person instead of an organization. So this guy runs a shop, apparently. Huh. Interesting. So wait, is this kind of like a Reciteer clone or something? Not a clone per se, but something similar to that, where you're going into the dungeons, picking up stuff, bringing it back, and selling it. Craters. Yeah. Stop using your broom as a weapon. Shield and the sword. Yeah, see, the pixel animation is actually pretty good. Yeah, exactly. This is kind of exactly what it is, actually. Interesting. Crystallized energy. 172 high, 100 good. Interesting. Interesting. This definitely seems similar to Reciteer. And they're just gonna repeat that, right? Oh no, something different here. Interesting. Alright, so how do we get to the dungeons? We just go out here? Apparently not, since it's all grass. Maybe we have to go the other direction. Ah. Golem dungeon. So when you get killed, you get spat out, but what about kind of, what sort of... Ah, secondary. Okay. So you can't attack when you're defending. Nothing there. And then you have down there at the bottom left corner. Yeah, it's just whatever. It's just stuff. So far I haven't seen anything drop from these being destroyed. Oh, damn. Okay, so you can dodge in directions too. Oh, crap. Yeah. If I don't dodge into the friggin' floor again. That's interesting. It's a dead end. So ours not working. This person hopefully better luck than I. Okay, strange creature across the room. Oh, that thing down there. Oh, so this is Pete. Okay, so all the bosses of the dungeon have a key that you get when you beat them, and then that unlocks that fifth door. Big boss gonna kill me. Okay, so yeah, okay, that's some diagram. So Q. Oh, okay, so it's saying you push Q to fill it up, then you push it again, or is it saying that once it's filled up you push Q and hold it? Escaped with pendant. So it's the enemies that we killed. Those are the items that we found. So far, I'd say this game's pretty good, pretty cool. I like the fact that there's a selling mechanic in it, because it really, Productions is one of my favorite dungeoneering kind of games, and this has that similar kind of mechanic in it, so. I wonder if you can actually expand your shop. Okay, so you sell stuff, get money, and use it to open up, allow other people to open up shops. Yay! Crash. Why did you crash? Access violation. So that means that there was something that it had stored in memory that thought was there and wasn't there, and tried to access it and there was nothing there. Interesting. Alright, well. So let me see, let's make sure that, yeah, it's still going. Okay, good. Make sure that OBS didn't cause it. So I mean, my first impressions of that so far, let me see if I can load it up again and try and continue. First impressions are pretty good. controls are relatively easy. I do think for damn sure that a controller would work a lot better with this than the keyboard, just like with Reciteer. That crash kind of is annoying, but we'll see if it happens again or not. Alright, so when you reload, you come back to here. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay, there we go. So investments out, town and shop. So oh yeah, here we go. So now this is where we can go to buy more shop space. Exactly. Cool. So we got our gold up there in the top right corner. Got 100. So we can either invest in our shop or we can invest in the town. So, okay, so we basically can upgrade and open new shops. Let's get better weapons and things like that, I think. 500. The retailer. So can we actually... No, we can't. It's 8,000 gold. Okay. We can... Let's see if he has something else to say. Yeah, now it's pretty much dead. Alright. So we can put things out by... Okay, coming over here to see it. Vine Teethstone. Does it show you like what the price might be? Like an example of the price, or no? Okay, so it doesn't actually tell you. That's interesting. You just kind of have to set a price at what you think is right. So, I guess you would initially set it based on how hard it was to get. So I'm just going to set it at 20 to start with. Well, let's make it 30 and see what happens. Ah. There we go. Let's see, what's this? Whetstone, Teethstone. So stacks of 10. Okay. So does that mean that we sell them, all 10 of them at once, or do we sell them one at a time? I'll set it to 10. Okay, all 10 of all of them at once. Interesting. What's this? Water sphere. Glass lenses, iron bar, vine. Let's open up the shop. Let's see what happens. $30 too much, huh? They still bought it though. I guess because it's in low demand. It's a high demand item, I suppose. Yeah, my prices are too high apparently. That guy's like, no, I'm not paying this for that. It's red goop. It's not worth 30 gold. So can I like... Okay, we can close the shop too. So for sure, this is not worth 30 in most people's opinion. So let's move it. Let's make it 10, and this is also. Wait, I wanna. Let's make it 2 each. Also put the whetstones out here for 5 each. I thought I grabbed the whole stack. So how do I see? There we go. And also put these down here for 3 each. And that's the end of the day. So, balance. So, we saw 7 people, no thieves. Interesting, so you can get burgled. So we sold an iron bar for 30, and we sold the crystallized energy for 100, total 130. Popularity down. So popularity. So the popularity of the shop went down. Okay, maybe that isn't. So the popularity went down because we sold that to that guy for a lot less than what, a lot more than what he wanted to pay for it. Okay. Let's go and head back to the dungeon. Okay, so dungeons randomize every time we come back in. That was a bit. Okay, cool. So we do have things that drop from certain items, anyway. That goes pretty hard, though. Don't have any healing potions. Oh wow, what's this? Okay, it's a healing place. Interesting. Ancient pot artifacts must be placed left or right of bag. Water lamp. That's interesting. So in other words, we need to make sure that we have the right and left open. That's kind of interesting. That's gonna get a little bit annoying. I didn't realize I had the E-bound weapon change. So it's gonna change whenever we do anything. Oh wow. Oh crap. Ah. There we go. Finally, jeez, that took forever to. Looks like it may have been peaceful at the time. Oh, we have a potion. So what's this about? This is a boss room? Or an exit? Interesting. Oh, okay, so as you gain gold, I get it. So, in order to use your pendant, you have to collect gold, and once you get a certain amount of gold, you're able to use the pendant to return. Gotcha. The mirror. Interesting. So it's kind of like a mystical trash can. Yeah, drop stuff in, get money out. Interesting. Oh, another healing place. Yeah, every time I hit E, it's switching my weapons. Damn. Oh, hell. A mimic. Oh wow, that's a lot of potions. Again, I took a lot of damage, so kind of balances out a little bit. I like the things you just run into, they don't drop anything. Just gonna totally... Oh, we got too much stuff. How come it's not automatically stacking? So what's this, a rune tool? Well, that item fell to the depths. So what do those doors mean? So far it looks like it spat me back out to some part of the map or something. Big butt. Oh, okay. So it's like a portal potion from Diablo or Torchlight. Catalyst. Yeah, because it's a, you know, you can come back, so that's why. Let's go ahead and use the pendant. Wow. Oh hell, it used some items. Damn, I didn't see that it did. Crap, it used one of the cultural items, I think. And that rune tool. Damn. Did not see what it was doing. Well, there you go. Don't use don't hold down Q randomly. Alright, this seems pretty cool, actually. So I guess to save, we just come back here and sleep on the bed or something. Yeah. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and... let's go try something else out. Let's try Unexplored. Maybe we'll only do these 3. So, first impressions for Moonlighter, though. Looks like it's a pretty solid game. The mechanics are really interesting. The pixel animation is really nice. Controls are a little bit weird, but that's just because I mapped them weirdly. Definitely better to use a controller probably for that one. What else? Story seems interesting. Don't know about the length, but it would seem that you could maybe rush through it, possibly. There's only 4 dungeons that, well, there's maybe a 5th dungeon, but there's that. And there's also that whole shop building / selling things kind of angle that's really awesome to me. So I'd probably give it maybe a 7 or an 8 out of 10, just from what I'm seeing so far. Whatever. So I actually have a mouse on this one. Special runs. So up, left, right, down, space, move towards mouse. Okay. Let's do the tutorial. Moving around, absolute movement. Use the mouse to look around, press A to move around the oused keys. Space, move towards the mouse pointer. Absolute other controls by clicking the button on the left panel. Oh, that's interesting. Ah, okay, so if you want to move... Interesting. So what's relative? Okay, so in this case, yeah, okay, I see. In this case, it's just the mouse pointer only, I see. So it's relative to the mouse pointer in relative mode. Oh, interesting. So we've grabbed that. Okay. Pausing the game, escape to pause it, right click, an item in the inventory also pauses the game. Okay, interesting. Requires 8 strength to wear without being encumbered. A sword. Sword fighting. Ah, cool. Hey, a key. I'm guessing we use it on this bard. So there's a cooldown on your attack. Interesting. That's a lava floor. Dagger. Let's see. Equip it. Okay, so it's offhand. Right clicking will allow you to throw a dagger. Oh. So that unlocked this door. Interesting. Some mice. Oh, 'cause that's deep water. If you enter it, you use up air. Locked. Oh crap. Ah! This absolute movement's kind of, or relative movement's kind of annoying. Zero Laron Mal or something. Interesting. Enchanting. Oh, cool. We enchanted our weapon. Let's see, short sword +1. Found a potion. This is also interesting because you don't really know what they do. White potion. Smoke. Yay, we got blinded. Interesting. So you don't know what stuff does until you use it. Oh cool, we have a flask. Oh, seriously? Uh-huh. Fake ammo vendor. Training purposes. Oh crap. So this is interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and start a new game. So seed, random, randomize. Extra puzzles and rewards, extra bosses and rewards. Arcade mode. Dissolute mode. So you can change your appearance. Interesting. So you change the ice style, color. Doesn't really change that much. You change the size of the nose, freckles, skin color. Not really skin color, but it's like a shading. Like this is what I'm expecting. Like if you say you change the color, it means like, you know, different colors, not just shades. But okay. Hairstyle. Isserler. Alright, my name is Isserler. We're gonna go with that. Sounds interesting. And slightly hero-ish. So we're at the tavern. Dazzling Glades. Oh look, there's already a chest with some gold. Torches. Some more gold. What are those enemies? Oh, interesting. If you have two weapons, you can attack that way. Oh, jeez. Okay, what the... what in the hell? Okay, so you can pick it back up again. Crap. Hey, we actually beat them all. Holy crap. Amulet and a scroll. Bard. Forge. Interesting. Okay, so how do we get out of here? Is there a hidden door somewhere? kind of stuck in here. So what about this? Pray for help. Yes, let's pray for help. Oh, wow. He just got sent into the second floor. Interesting. An arrow. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, yeah, we totally got owned. Yeah. Wow. A long way down. Reach second level of Dungeon of Doom. Okay, so, yeah. A little less, we'll stop at that point with this one so we don't go too much longer. I mean, the controls are kind of, you know, janky. I mean, it's another one, what was that one? Boss controller or something like that. Same thing as with that I feel with the controls on that one as this one. The whole relative to absolute control systems kind of, it doesn't really work so well. Works better with the controller than it does with the keyboard, which I think is what this has made more to work with. In terms of the story, again, doesn't really have a story so much. It's more just a dungeon crawler slash see how far you can get kind of thing. I'll reserve judgment to give it an official rating, but I'm going to call this maybe a 5 or 6 so far, in my opinion. But I'll probably change that as I get more into it and play it some more. Let's check out Swords of Ditto. Again, this is going to be another roguelike kind of game. Oh, cool. It has Logitech keyboard stuff. And it just shut off the color of my keyboard. Nice. Backlight, I should say. Swords of Ditto, Timeless Fit. So, control options. Define keyboard 1, player 2, player 3, controller, icons. So up, down, left, right, action, X. Attack C, roll space, toy C. Okay. So, regular mode, we're going to most adventures, hard mode, death is the end times, oh, it's against us. So I'm guessing in hard mode, once you die, you die. So like it's an Iron Man kind of move. I'll go with regular. Alright, now the backlight's back on. Wake up, it says. Are we seriously a blockhead? What the hell? It's the mystical god beetle. We are a blockhead. Wow. That's kind of awesome. Like of oxygen. Puku. Ah, okay, so there's... So that's basically like a, it's kind of like a quest marker. Ditto Witch. Some of the art style kind of reminds me of Don't Starve a little bit. Not entirely, but a tiny little bit. From the Sword of Ditto. Ditto's under curse. Of course there's a curse. Oh wow. The blockhead has changed. Or no, down this way. You said up. Okay, so we can cut grass. Interesting. Oh, Legend of Zelda-ish there. There's anything coming out of it, but that's fine. I wouldn't expect anything too in the starting town. So you do have combo attacks. Interesting. That's the first challenge. Okay, can roll, literally. So is there like is there a leveling system in this game? Because it says 2. Or is it just like the enemies have levels but you don't? Just a way for you to gauge their strength or something. Oh, they aren't dropping anything. Holy crap. That was the sound of my... that was the controller vibrating because the game has detected it. Holy crap. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I was like, what in the hell? Alright, now that fun is over. That's it. Well, yeah, nope, nope, forget that. Nope, nope, nope. Interesting. Nice. Oh, come on, there's no achievement for that. Come on. There should be an achievement. Killed the very first enemy in the... Oh, that's not the first enemy in the game, but killed an enemy with using environmental stuff or whatever. Are these breakable? Of course they are. Oh, okay. Okay, this thing spits these out. Since there's no experience, it's probably better to kill this thing first. Oh, crap. That thing's gonna blow. Thinking of blowing, I almost blew myself over the edge. Or I guess threw myself over. So you have the basic kind of... Oh, crap. Okay, there we go. So that's distance attack. Good to know. I really doubt you'll find anything in these places. Doesn't really have proper dungeon yet. Yeah, so you have to like dodge around him to get behind him as he's attacking to damage him. If you don't want to sit there and take a bunch of damage to kind of counterattack. Or does it even share your health at? That's another thing I wonder. So that seems to be the boss room there, judging by the door. Pressing C. Okay. Or not. Oh, there we go. Arrow keys, or number keys, rather. takes one to know one. Nah. It's a metaphor. Sword falls. X to continue. And the whole, yeah. Oh, that's interesting. So it turned me into a blockhead. And now I'm a girl, apparently. Interesting. Who likes to play video games. Actually, it even changed the color of the keyboard. The graveyard. Oh, great. Need to go pull the sword from our cold dead hands. What the f... I guess it is a dung beetle. Still, what the hell? Oh, great, Robin Hood. Or something. Pay respects. Didn't go so well. Alright, let's go ahead and stop this one here. So many. So the controls are a lot better than the other one. Not this one, but the previous one. That's why it's called the Swords of Ditto, because every time you die, a new one's generated. Gotcha. Story is okay. It's definitely got humor in there, so that's always good. There is a clear goal in mind, rather than just, you know, like with Unexplored. So I'd say it's a little bit more closer to the kind of quality I'd give to Moonlighter. Don't know all of the different things you can do with it, 'cause I didn't get that far into it yet. But yeah, 6 or 7, I think, would be my initial rating for it. Again, I think all 3 of these games better played with a controller than with a keyboard, just because usually roguelikes are like that. Yeah, some pretty interesting games. I think I like Moonlighter the most out of all of them, though, because of that, the whole item shop kind of theme to it, system to it, which I've been looking for forever since Reciteer, and haven't been able to find anything that's been reasonably good. This one looks like it might be the first. So yeah, that's going to be the stream. I've been recording Chrono Cross, recording the walkthrough for that, and I'll need to try and finish off Crimson Echoes before Sunday. I think I have enough for let's see, 40 to 45. Let me see. Let's actually just check rather than guessing here. Blah blah blah. Let's see, Creator Studio. Um, 45, and I'm up to 52, I think. So I think I have enough for next weekend. CF. Or this weekend, not next weekend. Let's see. So I just uploaded. Alright, I released these, right? Yes, I did. So, why are there no SFK files for these? Oh, because okay, yeah. Never mind, look at the wrong thing. So this is 45. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Almost, okay, so I almost have enough for 2 weeks worth. So yeah, I'll have to do some more recording on Crimson Echoes this weekend. It's kind of so just kind of catching up on that. I've gotten through all the side stuff already, which you're kind of starting to see me go through now on the most recent videos. And I've decided to just forge ahead into the last dungeon because you can level up pretty well there, and you can come back out if you need to. Well, I went in there and got my arse totally handed to me after the first 30 or 40 minutes in there. So what I'm going to need to do is do a lot of training and leveling up. I mean, they're pretty much maxed out as it is on the health and whatnot. I think might be equipment issues. It might just be that I'm not using the right characters. The enemies in there are really kind of fickle as far as their abilities and what damages them and whatnot. It's a well and truly proper final dungeon. So I might try and do a little bit more leveling in that forest place in the Middle Ages where it has the random battles. Let's get a good amount of TP there, so that'll get us a lot of technical points towards the skills, the attacks, and try again. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. I don't want to record all that because it's just recording grinding, and that's boring. But at the same time, it's going to take not quite a bit of that, but some of that, and then probably some more work in the. I'll probably have to do more fighting in the Coliseum to get some of the stuff they have there for the equipment-wise and whatnot. And I'll have to do some reading online and see if anybody's got, if there's anybody that has anything about endgame gear and whatnot, what should be equipped and what shouldn't be, or what the best stuff is and where to get it at. I've just barely started Chrono Cross up again. I think I've recorded about 3.5 or so hours, but that's like literally that is nothing. Chrono Cross is a absolutely massive game. I almost want to record for that now because I need more of that for uploading when that happens. But I'm running out of footage from First E because I'm uploading them faster than I did the other stuff. So crunch time. Anyway, so live streams probably won't do too many. I'm going to be focusing more on recording CE and CC. Maybe I'll do some here and then again, like this or SO3. Now that I can actually do it, I was planning to do some SO3 streaming 2 nights ago, and then found out that I didn't find out that my hard drive of my PS4 decided to finally start really kicking the bucket. It was just a nightmare. It was crashing from just going to the play button menu. It was certain programs like Amazon Prime Video were just totally trashing the system, causing it to freeze and crash and whatnot. So I decided finally I had enough, because it's been happening for a while, so I think it's been going on for a while, but it just got to a absolutely just stupid point. So I got a 2 terabyte drive and installed every game that I've bought on PSN pretty much, because I can do that now instead of uninstalling things for space. So I'll be able to start streaming that again now. I might do that on Saturday. Again, it's famous last words. I've said that I don't know how many times it hasn't happened, but I'll try and make an effort to do it this Saturday. As far as streaming for the plugin development, I think I'm going to take a break from that to work on some upgrading or further development on the class changer, the bank, and the weapon plugin to flesh them out a bit more, get some of the planned features done, and maybe work on refactoring some of them and trying to figure out if I can somehow pull all the stuff into the plugin file instead of having it hanging out in the other files where some of that's at for the other plugins. And it's not really stream worthy, really. So that's pretty much what's going to be going on now for probably the next I'm going to say 1.5 to 2.5 months as far as the channel is concerned. Just finishing CE, starting up Chrono Cross, and then some sporadic streaming. Not streaming every day like I've been doing the past little while. But thanks for tuning into the stream. Comments, questions, leave them below if you're watching this on YouTube afterwards. And would appreciate it if you'd subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time.